The power of doing hard things on purpose. Comfort is addictive and it's easy. I used to explain to my Tai Chi students that if you didn't make time for your health now, your health is going to force you to make time for it later. So when you focus on just being comfortable, living a comfortable life, not looking after yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, not eating right, not exercising, then you're going to be comfortable for a while. And then, like, think about it now. If you think your life's comfortable, just think about the last time you were injured or you were sick or you felt bad for no reason at all. Comfort is fine for a while, and then it becomes, I was going to say comfort becomes death, which sounds harsh, but it really does. Like you become so comfortable, you just stop doing things, and people ask you to do other things. You go, nah, I don't really. It's not really something I really get into. So when you become comfortable, you're you're making yourself soft. You're making your like you're not going to start standing up for yourself anymore. So I talk about how one of my main goals is just peace and freedom. So sometimes I won't get involved in an argument. I won't get involved in defending myself because I just don't see the point. That person has their belief or they're arguing their point. It's a waste of my time. So it's easier just to agree. And I've talked about this before that I used to think I had to be right and I had to prove people that I was smart. And that came from being told I was stupid at school the whole time. I was told at school I was going to either be in the army or jail. They were my two choices. Thankfully, I haven't done either of those just yet. But living a comfortable life, like there's a comfortable life that you create. So when I look after myself physically, mentally, emotionally, when I improve my business, when you're someone who is earning a good living, working out, eating healthily, then you create a comfortable life. So creating a comfortable life, in my view, is different than living a comfortable life. Living a comfortable life is just not, it's stagnating. You're not progressing. You're not voluntarily struggling. You're not doing hard things on purpose. You're actually just living in an avoidance life. So rather than comfortable, think about it instead of comfortable, think about avoidance. What am I avoiding to be here? So even when you elevate, so if we just use bench pressing as an example, if I'm doing 50 kilos for 5 and I just do that forever, I'm not going to get any better. My body will adapt to that, and then that just becomes what I do. But there's no progression. Whereas even if I just do 51 kilos and then I adapt to get better at that, and then I do 52, it might take me 5 years to get to like 80 kilos, but I'm still going to get there rather than if I just stagnate at the 50. So when you live a comfortable life, think about it. Are you creating this comfort, or are you just accepting the comfort and not progressing? So comfort makes you weak. We avoid struggle and get softer by the year. A modern life isn't built to harden you. You must choose that. Everything's at our fingertips. You can, like, I remember the first time seeing one of my friends order a Domino's with his Xbox controller. I fucking blown away. I was like, he can just sit there. And then he was able to picked up his phone and ordered some beers from the people that delivered beer, the Go For It people. And I was thinking, he can just sit in this room all day. That's fucking class. And he can get all his food delivered and his drink, and he ended up getting drugs, everything delivered. And it was just fucking. Then after about 2 or 3 weeks of watching this, I thought he actually does just sit in this room, get all his shit delivered, doesn't do anything, only sees us because we call out here. This is not how I want to live my life. And everything, like with a mobile phone, everything is so easy, readily available. Our attention spans have got so low. Like, it used to be mad that 15 seconds was the attention span, and then it dropped down to about 5 or 7, and now I think it's like 1.2. Like, that's why the thumbnail, when you're making social media, thumbnail and your hook is so important, because you've the length of time it takes the hand to come back around. And most people actually don't even scroll with a wide hand, they scroll with a short thumb. So are you choosing comfort? and choosing weakness. So think of it that way. You're choosing weakness, you're choosing avoidance, or are you creating comfort by choosing hard things, by actually progressing and developing as a human? So voluntary discomfort is the way. So fasting, training fasted, which I did for a very long time. I didn't know. I just liked to train in the morning, and then I would eat, and then it became a big fad. Your fasted training. That's for a different podcast. So being honest with people, having hard conversations, all of those are voluntary discomfort. It's not just cold showers, cold dipping, or doing a really heavy conditioning session, or going and joining a class. It could be being honest with someone that you have held back on because not wanting to hurt their feelings or not wanting to have the hard conversation. So when you put yourself in voluntary struggle, then you rapidly improve, you rapidly become stronger, your comfort zone grows and expands, so then again we're creating comfort rather than just accepting comfort. So use this, and this is what will build real confidence. So when you put yourself into voluntary struggles, do the hard things on purpose, it creates more confidence. Then when life, which it inevitably will, hit you with something difficult or makes change, you're much more equipped to deal with it because you're not used to your little bubble. You've been basically training for these moments rather than overlooking the moments and trying to avoid. Like you can avoid a lot of things, but eventually shit's going to happen. There's no avoiding it. It is happening to your life and you have to deal with it in some way. And if you have never put yourself into voluntary hardship, then you're very ill-equipped, unprepared to deal with life hardship. So something when I worked with anxiety for a long time, I would be saying to people, you need to push yourself to do things you don't want to do, so that when you have to do things you don't want to do, you're more prepared. You have some sort of past experience to fall back on rather than thinking, fuck, this is happening, I do not know what to do. You can go, this is happening, but remember the time we did this and we used this mindset to get us through it? Maybe we can use that as well. So this is our challenge, the 48-hour warrior test. So just a few things to try. So try all of these, one of these, none of these. Cold shower. Again, I'm not a big fan of doing cold showers, but it's such an easy way. I don't care about the long-term effect of it. There's a lot of research against all the research that initially was out. I have done the Wim Hof method. I did the original one when it first came out. It was a 10-week program. Cold shower is just such an easy thing for you don't want to do. Just go in 20 seconds, even 5 seconds, fucking hit yourself with cold water, and then put on some warm water straight after because that's nicer and it's warmer. No sugar, cut out sugar for a day, fasted walk or workout, no scroll time, daily journaling, one act of service or helping integrity, help someone do something that you wouldn't normally do. So pick one of these or all of these and try them out. Just see if you can create an environment that isn't comfortable, that is actually hard, difficult for you to do, and then do it. And then when you do it, you'll go, fuck, I actually am way more capable than I thought I was. And then progress forward from there. Do it for 24 hours, try a couple different things, and then just keep trying. I think you should keep trying, but at least 48 hours. And let me know how you get on with it. Let me know what techniques, what experiences you decided to bring into your life to do the hard things on purpose, and how you actually felt when you started to achieve some of these small mini wins. And until then, have a super awesome day, whatever you get up to, and I'll speak to you again soon.